Hi everybody, it's Ellen again. I have another tutorial for you. This time it is another flower. This one's a little different than the last one I put out. The center's kind of bumpy. The petals are more independent of each other. I think it's just kind of a cute little flower. Here's the anemone one that I put out. I like this one because of the little frilly ends, but this one is more of a defined actual petal shape, so I kind of like that one. So then I have a couple different examples here. I don't know why I made two of the same color, except for I really liked it, I guess. I just had to, if you notice in the centers here, this one has a bigger center than this one does. I just changed how tight I banded the middle. These two were actually the same banding. It's two bands for a cat band wrapped around, but these are stretchier bands, so I had a bigger center. I guess depending on how big you want your center, you're gonna have to change the cat band when I show you what that one is. I know these are single banded in the middle. All of these are single banded in the inside of the petal. I did do a little double banding on one edge of the petal to kind of make a side of it pop. You don't necessarily have to do that. I did try, first I'll show you, did try double banding all the way around with the with this petal, so you can see kind of what that looks like. I hate to show you my center here, but I double banded the center of this one, and well, I failed completely in closing it very well. I think it would look neat if I would have figured out how to get that to properly close, but that's what it looks like double banded in the center. Obviously I didn't quite get that one fixed right, but for the double banded petals, if you want that around the outside, that's what that looks like. And really I only did this just kind of as a pop of color, but you can make your own choices on how you want to do that. This is all on one loom, so you can, we don't take the loom apart, so you can certainly make it on the other looms, not just the rainbow loom. And we're kind of working on the side of the loom. I guess I should say I have it set up basically how you would get it out of the box, except for my red arrow being in the middle, but and I didn't include the middle one, the middle big plate, because I don't think I need it, I guess. But we're going to be just working on this side of the loom over here. Hopefully you guys are following me with some of those flowers and the butterflies and stuff with working on the side of the loom. You know, new techniques equal new patterns, and I guess everybody likes to have different things to do. So to start, we're going to just lay down some bands along our loom, which will be for, as we kind of transfer pieces down, they're ready and there so that we don't have to pull them up and under later. The color that you'll drop, are actually going to be 5 pins down. The color that you'll drop will be whatever color the inside of your flower is going to be. So here it's my yellow one, and I'm going to do yellow again. So I'm just going to drop one band right there. Now, in the next pins, we need to drop 2 bands. And to make it easier, I mean, I just say drop 2 bands, 5 pins or more down the loom, because as you make this, there is technically room for a 6 petal, and if you want to try and put one in there, if your bands are already laid, then you don't have to mess with it or anything like that. So just kind of have it ready for if you want to make it bigger. But just drop 2 bands of your inside color on the next few pins down. It doesn't matter if you don't need them, you don't use them. I know on our very last petal when we're done we only use 1 band, but it's just kind of, in case you want to make it bigger, it's there. So once you have these bands laid down, so starting at the 5th pin down from the end, you'll lay 1 band, and then just lay a couple bands down the rest of the loom, or 5 or 6 pins, doesn't matter. I guess I said 5 or 6 there. So now we're going to start with laying our petal, which is just kind of like a big boomerangy shape, I guess. The first band that we're going to lay will be your inside color. Oh, I guess I should say, if you plan to double band the centers, then you're going to want to drop 2 bands here and 4 bands on these ones, so you have what you need there. Okay, it's back to the petal. The first band you'll lay is going to be the inside color of your flower, the yellow part on my case, and then the next bands, they're going to be laid kind of around this way to here. Those are the ones that I double banded for the petal. I'm going to do that again. You don't have to, you can just do single banded. I think that even though I didn't make one, I'm guessing it will look alright too. So I'm going up this way. I'm using 2 bands here, and then we're just going to go to the end of the loom this way. Like that. And then, sorry, I got that plate in the way, but it'll look better when we're down a little farther. But now for the rest of the petal, we're going to come this way and go to here. I use single banding on this flower. You can use double banding all the way around if you want, but I'm going to do single again with not that color, with this color, and just come around here. And when you get to here, the next band is going to be your inside color, the yellow part. So this is the petal shape, and then we actually want to lay our filler bands. So from here to here will be your inside color, your middle part of your flower. So from there to there, and from here to here with the inside color again. And then the next ones will be whatever you want the inside of your petal to look like, whatever color that would be. And we'll go from here to here. Now from here to here. From here to here. Here to here. And from here to here. Like that. So that is the filler bands for the first petal. And then we need to put a figure 8 around these last 2 pins, like that. So instead of an end cap, because we're going to start this way and go in towards the center, we're just going to put a figure 8 there instead of end caps. And then we need to create our center here that is going to, our cat band. Like I said, you have to kind of, I'm using really stretchy bands, so I'm probably going to triple mine so that I get a nice tight center, but it's just going to wrap around these 2 pins. If you want to try with a double first, if you kind of worried that moving it around the loom might be difficult, it does get a little tighter when you triple it, but it's not bad. Obviously if you double band the entire thing, it will be pretty tight in this corner when you're looming, so you need to be careful with that in this corner, if I didn't have you under the camera there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to loom out the petal down towards the center. And we're going to do that by, turn my loom here, we're going to go in through the figure 8 end cap that we made and grab this band and hold on to your 8 there and just pull it back towards itself, or forward towards itself, I guess, and go in through the end cap on the other side and pull that one towards itself. Now this one just kind of flips over. Now you go in through here. There's actually 2 bands to go through here. And then grab that band, pull it up there, and come over here. Grab this band, pull it over, and then this band back here, and then come back to this part and pull this one over like that. And then we'll go and we'll do our perimeter bands all the way around. So go in through here, grab that bottom band, and try not to break it. And then go through your bands here. Just pull them back. And that was the bottom band. And over here I double banded, so I'm pulling up 2 bands. And last one. Now, this is the first petal that's done. This corner here is enclosed, so we can take this one off the loom and it won't fall apart. This is where it's open. So make sure that when we're going to take off this petal here, that you keep this one covered or make sure it's pushed down really far. So I just go back here and I start to kind of loosen it off the loom. And place where our end cap is here, it is pretty tight, so just got to be ready for that one. And now this is the worst it will be when you're trying to get the end cap over to the next pin. I guess maybe I should have used a different color center, but you have 2 bands on top, and then you just want your end cap, which is in the middle of 2 other bands on the bottom. So then I'm just going to take that and pull it over the next pin. And then the next flowers that we do, this won't be as difficult to find or to pull over, so ooh. See if that flower lasts for a while. Got a little broken band there, or almost broken. Alright, so now we're going to go back and lay the next petal. And to do that, we're going to start by taking the top band of this group and pulling it up. Like that. And we do the same thing we did before. I'm going to double over. So go up 1. And then you're going to go to the right 3. There's 2 and 3. Then we'll come back this way. Wrong color again. Guess I should have just made it that light blue. Alright, so back this way and then this way. And then I'm single banding these, but you don't have to. Like that. And then that one band we dropped, we're just going to pull that up. Like that. Now we want to lay our filler bands again. So these first ones will be the color of the inside of your flower. So from this corner to here, from here to here, and from here to here with whatever you want the petal color to be, from here to here, from here to here. So we're just making kind of the big X pattern, and cross over here, and then up to the corner, or not corner, like that. Then we want that figure 8 end cap on here, like that. So now we can loom this out. So starting over here on the right side, pull this one up, go in through here, pull that one up, and over here this one just kind of falls over, and go in through its 2 bands here, pull that up, and there's 2 bands here as well. Pull up the next one back towards itself, and then you want to go in here, pull back this one, and then in here, and do this one. So once you got that, then we'll do the perimeter banding. So go in here and all the way to the bottom. And again, my hook has another stress line on it, so I'm about ready to break another one. So it is tight in here, and it's mainly just because of how tight I made my my center. So sorry, my fingers are all in the way. Alright, so this one over, and go in here and grab that bottom petal color band and pull it over. And just keep going around. And I've got double banding here, so and the last one, like that. So once you have that, push these down on this pin, and then we're going to take off this petal. And it's tight there. Alright, so now I have 2 petals. Looking pretty good. And then we need to find our center again, which it is easier, just right here. And that needs to go up and over the next pin. You see how our bottom bands are being used. So I'm going to turn my loom like this again. So we need to make our petal again. So top band up and over, then your petal color, up 1, and then to the right 3, and then come back towards U1, and then I swear that color, dark blue, come back towards U1 and then to the left 2, like that, and you'll just grab this band and pull it up and over. Now we lay our filler bands. So the first ones will be your inside middle color. Make a cross in here. And then to here, to here, 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 and here. Then our figure 8, like that. And we'll loom out this petal too. So in through here. Just do like we did with the other petals. Like that. And then come around and do your perimeter. Trying to save my hook until I can buy one of the fancy new rainbow loom hooks. When I told my husband that I'd have to buy one, he said, "But why? Because you have every single crochet hook possible." And I said, "But it's not the rainbow loom hook." He doesn't understand. So, alright, so this way, we're doing our bottom perimeter petal bands. Go all the way around to the start. Like that. Alright, so once you have that, push this down, make sure it's covered or secure, and then you can start to take off your petal. We have 3 petals. I'm going to stretch that end cap again over to the next pin. So now we need to make our petal again. So in through here, grab that top band and pull it over. Then your petal color, up 1, to the right 3, and down 1, and to the left 2. I had to consciously tell myself to use dark blue there. Alright, so then pull up your bottom band here you dropped, like that. Now we'll lay our filler bands. So petal, or the inside color first, from here to here, and then cross over it, and from here to here, cross here, 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 and then that figure 8 end cap, like that. So we'll loom this out again. So in through the right figure 8 end cap, pull that one up, in through the end cap, pull that one over. This one just kind of falls over, in through, and up, oops, sorry, and up, and then through here, and then over here, to your inside color, like that. Now loop our perimeter bands. So bottom band all the way around. To there. Alright, so make sure this pin's pushed down, and we'll take off this petal. So I have 4 petals. So I'll take that middle end cap and stretch it over the next one. And this will actually be the last petal I'm going to do. I mean, see how you could keep going? As long as you can keep getting them onto the middle end cap, you could probably make quite a few petals on this. But I think 5 looks pretty. 6 would look pretty too. Alright, so we're going to go here and grab that top one. So now I won't actually use these other bands on here. So I'm just going to take these ones off. So we're not going to use this one. You would if you were going to make more, but I'm just going to make the 5. So now we'll lay our petal. About 3 to the right here. And coming back towards you. To the left 2. Like that. And then bring up your bottom band right here. And then we'll lay our filler colors. So from here to here. Here to here. And the middle color there, cross over here, and to here, to there, and to here. And that figure 8 on the end, like that. And we'll do our looming. So in through here, pull that band back up. Just like the other petals. Like that. And there. Now the perimeter bands. All the way around. And done. Now, when I had done this before, I had tried to connect this over a little bit somehow so that I had so it's connected a little bit more in the center before I went through like just this band right here and then the same band in the back side, so right there. But this time, since my band right here is not looking too healthy, I'm going to go through these little loops right here, and then this one in the back. I'm just going to throw these over here. We'll see how that looks when I tie it together, but this way, when I stick my hook through, I have that already on there, so I can just pull my band through and tie it off. So we'll see how that one looks. I'm just going to go back here and take off some of this petal. And you can tie them off however you want. You can C-clip it. I just like to tie them off, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to stick my hook through this open side over here. I don't need that yet. Then I have it all on my hook here. I'm just going to take a band and pull it through all of this mess. Just make sure you hang on to the band in your finger. Sorry, a bit blurry there. The band in your finger tightly, and then it shouldn't come off your hook if you're pulling it through all these other bands. Now let's put that band on the end and pull it through the first loop. And pull it a little tight. I think that actually looked the best so far for how I've closed them. So going through those little loops, I think that's the answer to closing it nicely. And just pull out your petals. Oops, wrong way. There you go. So I think that looks pretty good. There's the back side here. And I'll probably weave this in or do something with it, but what I really like about the flowers too is how I'm doing the inside of them. It kind of has the little braided look on them. And it shows up in the front too, but some of the bracelets I've done, or some of the flowers that I've done, especially when I make them very large, they show up really nicely on the back more than the front. But anyways, this is my tutorial for this lovely little flower. I'll have to figure out a name for this one as well. I'm not very good at naming them before I make them or while I'm making them, but afterwards I seem to find something that works. So this is my flower tutorial for. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe so you know when I have more stuff coming out. It's kind of sporadic sometimes. Other times it's a lot, and other times it takes me a little while to get here. I do have a family, so I have to work around them sometimes. But you can find me on Facebook. I have a Crafting Fantastic page. I have a blog that you can check out new designs that I might have on there. You can also find me on Instagram. All the links are underneath my video if you need anything. I'm usually, around or able to answer questions on helping you make some of my designs. It's important to me that I'm, available at times to help you create these as well. Because I mean, that's the whole point, is that I want to share them with you and help you make them. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will have more tutorials for you soon. But I hope you like my flower. Thanks.